I think it would be fun to run a newspaper. I think it would be fun to run a newspaper.
Okay. I was in the middle of playing my game and I got a notification for this video from Yellow Flash. So I was like, okay, fine. I'm not wearing the right shirt for it today, but like you can literally see, or you can see I literally paused my game, like stop playing my game just long enough to make this. So it's going to be a short one. I don't really care. It's going to be one of the first real ones I put out on my channel starting in 2022 for when I'm actually making this push to do something with this channel. I still don't know what, but I'm going to do something with it. And one of the things I know I want to do is I want to be a voice that counters voices like this. Because I don't know who the hell this chick thinks she's speaking for, but you're not speaking for me, darling. I have been playing video games since I was 8. I'm 35 presently. I have been playing video games for 27 years. I'd put money on it. That's longer than you've been on this planet. So I don't know who this diatribe you spewed out is for, but it's not for me. It's not for my sake. It's not on my behalf. I don't need you to say anything for me. Speak on your own personal experiences and keep the like the generalizations to a minimum from now on, if you actually give a crap about what other people say. Because this disgusting diatribe that this thing went on, I don't know who she's talking to. She's insecure. She doesn't like the fact that other females who are empirically pretty by universal standards are considered pretty while she is not. It ain't nobody else's fault, honey, that you have not played into your feminine strengths. You clearly do not know which part of your feminine makeup is your best feature because you ain't accenting it at all. I can't see your best feature. I don't know if it's your eyes. I don't know if you've got a nice mouth, just a nice mouth area it's just pleasing to watch you speak. I don't know. Doesn't really seem like you have one at this point because you have gone out of your way to make yourself as unattractive as possible to pretty much anyone. The only person who's being hurt by your physical choices is you, boo boo. You ain't hurting nobody else. Your butt hurt over the fact that dudes don't want to have sex with you. And you can say that doesn't bother you. You wouldn't have gone on a rant like this if it didn't. All you would have said was, I'll just say, as far as some of the chats in the comment section, sorry, I'm not your type. That's what a confident woman who actually knows that they have something to offer in a relationship, in a one-on-one situation like that. That's how a confident woman responds. Sorry, I'm not your type, bruh. I'm not for everybody. I'm not the most beautiful person on the planet, but if you think for 2 seconds I don't know how to bat my eyelashes and get what I want from somebody if I really need to, you're stupid. You could very easily have handled this. This is like a female Jack Murphy situation, only instead this chick's actually got a whole bunch of white knights and simps that work for her that think that they're doing something that other females are going to respect. No, honey, I don't respect anyone that doesn't put a female like this in her place. Because she's talking about you guys too. And for the record, please explain to me how all of the 13-year-old dudes that I grew up with, I never watched G4. I didn't give a crap about it. I didn't need some stupid channel to get me interested in stuff. I was already interested in anime. I already played video games. I didn't need some weird tech talk channel for that. Other people did, fine, whatever, that's you. So I didn't grow up watching Olivia Munn or the other chick, Webb, whatever her name is. I don't know. I literally don't know their names. I don't know. Anyways, but you want me to be offended and to like take issue with 13-year-old boys looking at a pretty woman and finding her pretty. They didn't hire her. Those 13-year-old boys, the younger men that were watching that, they didn't beg the station to hire pretty females. That was on them. The people you work for did that. They did that. They hired two ridiculously beautiful females. I have to assume I only have seen Olivia Munn once, and I think she's pretty. I won't say ridiculously beautiful. I'll backtrack that. They're the ones that actually had to hire female, like hot females. We'll just go with that because And now they clearly no longer care about that. But I've never seen anything else from this female, and all I can tell you is I don't want to. She seems like a wretched human being I would want nothing to do with. The fact that she's a woman ain't got nothing to do with it, honey. You're just wretched. That's you. That's not me. That's not the dude over there. That's not the random dudes that make jokes about your looks. If you were actually secure in how you look and present yourself, honey, it wouldn't bother you. I don't care what anybody else tries to say. Oh, it can still hurt your feelings. Yes, it can, but you're not going to react like this if you're actually confident in what you're talking about, and you're not. You came up with a really, a script, and you were able to sit there and read it and sound really smart, but I guarantee you didn't come up with that on the fly. You clearly do not have anything to offer. And the reason people don't like you reading the exact same script that some dude was reading is not because you're not a dude. It's you. There are instances where there are males out there who specifically do not like females. And I don't argue with anybody who tries to talk about that. I experience it myself in video games. Yes, it does happen. I literally had one the other day in a ranked match in Halo. Me and a dude just were queuing up for duos. We had our mics on open, and we had been talking and running. I think we had been through like 4 or 5 matches at that point. Not really worrying about it, just having a good time. Had a couple of decent teams, whatever. It was no big deal. We get into one match, and out of nowhere, the instant I start speaking, the other two people just lost their shit, start screaming at me, and it immediately devolved into I should go kill myself. Not at the dude I was with, specifically me. Within 2 seconds of the engagement, they immediately devolved to calling me a cunt or a whore or whatever. Those are individuals who have not been raised to actually comprehend that there's an actual real life human being on the other end of that computer. They have no value for anyone. And I won't even just say that they specifically hate females, although it definitely felt that way. They're just wretched people out there, home chick. Like, I don't know what the hell you want. Should the world just wrap you up in bubble wrap and some cushiony pillows and put cotton balls in your ears so that you don't ever have to hear the mean, harsh words? Because in that same match, when those dudes started doing that, you know what I did? The person to whom they were directing all of their hate and rage, I knew we were going to lose that match. I knew it. What are you going to do? You got two people throwing simply because I exist. My bad. I'm sorry. This is as good as it gets. My bad. You know what I'm saying? But they are complaining about it, saying I sound like I'm, whatever. I've been smoking since I was like 17. You think for 2 seconds I don't know the shape of my throat and my voice and how it sounds? Darling, get better insults. It does not hurt my feelings because I am completely aware of how I sound. Don't smoke, kids. Always drink water and keep your throat hydrated, because if you don't, this is what can happen. You ain't even got to worry about getting cancer, boo boo. Literally just turns your voice and your throat box into shit. I used to be a soprano. I used to sing. Not no more, I don't. At least not right now. But, anyways, so what did those losers get in return for me for telling me to go kill myself and all that kind of stuff? I gave them a concert. I literally just started singing. I apologized to the dude I was with, I'm pretty sure, and I just let it go, bruh. You hate the sound of my voice, but you refuse to mute so that you don't have to hear it so we can actually try to just play this and we can just do whatever? Then I don't care about your feeling. I don't care about you. You're specifically coming after me with a directed, like, targeted insult. Let's do this dance, honey. Let's go. Let's have this fun. I'll take the L. I could have just left the match. Me and home dude, we took the L. And afterwards we laughed about it, dude. because those people are so sad and stupid. They're not worth this. You did this on a frigging live stream or like something, and you put it out there on a channel that has 114,000 subscribers, darling. You don't realize it because I guarantee you are too self absorbed to see it. You literally denigrated and attempted to shame at least half of those people. Who the hell do you think you are? Who cares that you get offended because dudes don't want to have sex with you? We literally just saw a grown woman in Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez do this. Did you not learn anything from that? That's not the right way to go about retaliating against something like this, honey bunny. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not as bangable as them. Darling, you are equally as useful as any other wet hole out there. I'm gonna be blunt. That's it. That's it. You are no more or less useful in that regard than either of the two females you talked about. You reduce them to the issue of it's just you want to have sex with them. Bruh, it can't be the fact that Olivia Munn and the other chick may have actually been charming. They may actually have had personality. They may actually have been able to make jokes that landed with people. I don't know. Maybe it was just a mojo thing that the audience connected with her. And for some reason, they just don't with you. Because I'm telling you, just from the singular thing I have seen of you, honey, I don't connect with you at all. And I wouldn't watch anything. I would go to those videos specifically to downvote them just to make sure you know I don't like you. And that's not me. That's you, honey. You did that. You put that out in the ether. Nobody needed this. You could have literally just made a quick little spiel about it and said, "Look, guys, all I'm gonna ask is, the comments get a little much. Sorry, I'm not the type for most of you, but can we please try to keep it on the subject? And if you're gonna be critical of me or how I look or anything like that, can it at least be constructive criticism so that I can learn how to better entertain you all? Because that's what I'm here for. If you guys get an extra little something, something out of it in the long run because it's biology or whatever, fine. If not, let's at least keep it on the subject of what we're supposed to be talking about. Just that's all you had to say. You didn't have to come out like this. You didn't have to do this. And please do not, I don't need any of the, oh, well, you don't know. Yes, I do. I have experienced this. And you're not special. It hasn't been so much worse for you. I don't want to hear the blah, blah, blahs. You are a bitch. And that's why people don't like you. That's it. Your co hosts are too freaking cowardly to tell you that you come across like a bitch. So allow me, another female who has literally no friends because I come across like a bitch to most people. Let me tell you from one bitch to another, honey, it is not everyone else, it's you. It is you. You're a bitch. Quite obviously, you are a know it all bitch. So, I don't know. Fucking deal with that however you need to. It's just, that's. I'm sorry. Sorry for the harsh language and all that, but that's just the truth of it, dude. It just is what it is. And I don't care that it upsets of some people because talking nice and trying to spare feelings is literally part of the one of the biggest reasons why this country and this world is in the position that it's in. You are not a nice person. You do not present yourself like a nice person. You could so easily have done this with a respectable tone, in a respectable way, understanding that the very people you think you're lecturing and you're talking down to, the people you think you're better than are the only reason you have a job on this platform in the first place. So in reality, it shouldn't matter what their reasoning for watching previous hosts. That's irrelevant. They watched. They gave the platform. They gave you the opportunity because without those very people you are now attempting to chastise, you wouldn't have it. It's just like that idiot on the Cowboy Bebop thing trying to talk down to Cowboy Bebop fans. Honey, I don't need you to look exactly like Faye Valentine because she's a cartoon character. Like anyone out there with a brain could have understood. She's a cartoon character. Not going to get a physically identical casting. We could have accepted that. But it was you.
Hey, you made it.
But it was you, Home Chickadee, whatever your name is. I only remember her from that stupid Jurassic World movie where she was atrocious and wretched in that too. It's you. You could have been Faye Valentine if you had actually taken the time and the effort to understand and get to know the character, but instead, you objectified the character. You could only see Faye Valentine for what she looked like. You could not understand the nuance of the character and her humor and how witty she was and how clever she could be and how she outsmarts Spike several times. You couldn't you couldn't be bothered to do that. All you could see was that people didn't see that you thought that you didn't look like it. That's on you, honey. I just wanted Faye Valentine. Faye Valentine is not a physical appearance. Faye Valentine is a person. She is a persona. And I have seen better representations come through in pictures of cosplayers than you. No one cared that you didn't physically exactly live up to an expectation. Everyone would have gotten over it if you had just shut your mouth and said as little as possible. Least of all that stupid rant where you think you are sticking it to the people. The only reason there is a reboot movie or series for your ass to even be involved in are those very people. You think you now have some right and room to judge. Oh my goodness, I need to just say this. God, Jesus, please, I'm sorry. Fuck you. Oh my goodness. Fuck this chick. Fuck you, home chick who was supposedly Faye Valentine, although you were nothing near. Just fuck you. I am so damn sick of my gender. I'm sick of you females. You are all the most ignorant, self absorbed trash cans on two legs. I can't stand it anymore. I love being a female. I love it. I love being a woman. I love the idea that I can that I can create life, but I don't do that myself. I don't create any sperm to fertilize my egg. That's not a thing I can do. I require a dude with a penis. You comprehend that? So already, when you come out of the gate trying to do this, oh, everything is sexist and it's no, honey, you are stupid. That's what it actually is. I normally would try to go with ignorant or naive or willfully ignorant. No, this individual female right here, you are stupid. You have been trained to be stupid. You have bought into all of the media propaganda, all of the bullshit about this single women can do it. No, 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 no. This man hating world is just, I'm going to do everything in my power to tear it down brick by brick. Men are awesome. They're actually pretty freaking phenomenal. And I'm so damn sick of my gender and men who fail at being men. I am just so sick of you all running your damn mouths, thinking you speak for all females when you're not even really a female. Miss me with you, stupid. I'm bad at being a girl. I don't wear makeup. I don't do my eyebrows. I don't do all this. I don't give a damn. I still treasure what it actually means to be a female. And it ain't all of that external shit. Like I said, this chick right here, it has nothing to do with what you look like. Nothing to do with what you look like for the vast majority of people. It is you and the way you present yourself. That's what it is. That's the problem. That's the brick wall. End of discussion. Fix you. The people around you are cowards and they will not be honest with you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. That's not caring about you. That's caring about themselves and not being inconvenienced or put into a conflicting situation. I actually care enough about other people to be completely honest with them when it comes to something. So again, end of it all, it has nothing to do with what you look like, sweet cheeks, at all. Nothing whatsoever. It is you and the way you come across. Perhaps you think you're coming across one way, and nobody else around you will tell you that you're not. That's what it is. Period. That's it. There's nothing else. There ain't no sexisms. There ain't no misogynistics. There ain't no nothing. You actually, I can't remember what the word is for oh my gosh, not misogynistic, but there's something, the other word where it's a woman who just hates a dude simply because they're a dude or whatever. Yeah, that's what you are. And it's quite clear because you make no attempts whatsoever to degeneralize your generalization. And you actually wonder why people don't respond well to you. I'm going back to playing my video game now. I can't care about this anymore. I really can't. I am going back to playing my video game now. Goodbye.
Mwah! Now I am leaving Earth for no reason!
Hello, hello. It's me from the editing room and just wanted to do a quick little, post. At about 3 minutes and like 20 seconds, I think I say work with or work for when I meant to say work with, and I just wanted to at least address it because I'm sure anybody who watches this, somebody is going to be all like, they don't work for her, they work side by side because they're all like equals and junk, and I can't be bothered. So, also, I do apologize if at a couple of places my microphone gets a little less than audibly pleasant. I have another one that I'm working on getting set up, so I'm going to try to do that, and hopefully I'll be able to get some of the uh noise and just overall mic issues taken care of. Yeah, I also speak very loudly and project when there, very strongly when there's no need for it, and that's also something I'm having to work on with my inside voice. So anyways, just wanted to do a quick little, if you like the video, thank you. If you made it this far and haven't done so already, you can do the likey, the subscribe, share, whatever. I'm on Gab, I'm on Minds, I'm on Getter, so if you want to follow on any of those, go for it. I'm permabanned off of Twitter. I don't use Instagram or TikTok or really Facebook anymore, so just the ones I actually use and prefer for real engagement are Minds, Gab, Getter, and there's a couple of others, I think Parlor. But yeah, so just if you want to do that, you can either find me at Lady Phoenix Gray or Citizen Sane. It's just try either or. Anyways, thanks. Bye.